football is played here. And already we're underway here. It's a throw. Busquets gets it back. Roberto. Piqué. Roberto. Vidal. Roberto. Vidal. Roberto. Dinks one in. And that's found its target. Vidal's cross. And he's there to cut it out. And it's Jordi Alba. Dembele. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-calibre technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Umtiti. Jordi Alba. Tries to stroke it through. Goalkeeper's ball. And here's the chance to counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi, Vidal. What an adventurous run from a defender. That intervention was very necessary. Toni Kroos. Jerome Boateng. Forward it goes. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Rakitic does well there, alert. Aimed long and direct, timely intervention. Rakitic battles to win it back. Goretzka plays it forward. He's through. That's a brilliant interception. Roberto. Sergio Busquets.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Barcelona just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
And he's cut it out. Roberto. Tries to get it forward quickly. Vidal plays a clever pass. He's got away. It's Rakitic! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Muller. Aimed long and direct. And it's Vidal. Rakitic. Toni Kroos. Muller. Now it's Royce. Muller. Piqué tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Dembele. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Breaks on here. Royce. Keeps everyone guessing. And he's there to cut it out. Jordi Alba goes looking.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Messi. There is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Germany pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
A real chance to break. And it's Muller. Another chance! Goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Germany take the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Muller. Goretzka. Out wide to the right. Back into the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a hold.
He's gone for it! That is wayward.
Germany just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Jordi Alba. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? And it's Rakitic. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goretzka. Now it's Khedira. Rakitic. Dembele spreads it towards the left. A buccaneering run from the defender. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Dembele probably knew he was off, as his sheepish glance suggests.
Khedira. Forward it goes. Now it's Muller. Goretzka's delivery. Vidal.
Germany have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something
Royce
different.
Has been caught there, it's a foul. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Kroos! Goretzka tries lifting it over. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Muller. Hoists it high. Cut out in the nick of time. And through to the goalkeeper. And it's Roberto. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Goretzka. Jordi Alba. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Toni Kroos. Aimed long and direct.
Germany are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Ter Stegen sends that a long way. It's the through ball. It's one! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
His second of the game, and an eye goes for it! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Vidal appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Nelson Semedo goes looking. Rudiger gets into the right position to intercept. Now it's Vidal. Now it's Vidal.
Barcelona look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Oh, it's Dembele. Well positioned to make that interception. Mesut Ozil. Royce. Mesut Ozil. That intervention was very necessary. Carlos Elenia. It's Dembele. And time is up. Germany away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a game that was won by sound tactics. The hustling and harrying forced mistakes and created control. Job done.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Philippe Coutinho. Kroos is the guilty party there. Vermaelen. Sergio Busquets. Müller. Well weighted. Now it's Toni Kroos going through. Philippe Coutinho. Messi. Philippe Coutinho. Luis Suarez. It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Coutinho plays it out to the flank. Played out to the right. Sergio Busquets. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Played back in. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Barcelona seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle.
Can he finish? He's got away. Can he score? Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Germany break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Müller. Looking to break out here. Müller, there he goes, motoring forward. Rakitic. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Coutinho. Shots on. Messi. And Messi! He scores! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
That's Müller. Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. Sergio Busquets. Rakitic. And it's Royce. Khedira. Well read, he sorted that out. Up to head it! Decent enough try.
Jerome Boateng certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Piqué plays it forward. Vidal. What an adventurous run from a defender. Messi, and he's cut it out. Goretzka tries to get it forward quickly, and it's Khedira. Now it's Royce. That's a foul, free kick's been given. Goretzka hits one! Goal! Germany! And again they hit the front. Germany take the lead. Vidal. Messi. Aimed long and direct. And it's Royce. Forward it goes. Sergio Busquets. Titi. Vermaelen. Sergio Busquets. Vidal. Out wide to the right. Lobs it in gently. And now the breakaway. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. And the game has already resumed here. That's sprayed out wide, and it's Vermaelen. Looks to clip it forward, turns and goes back. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy, and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Rudiger. Ginter. Now it's Royce. Royce. Muller. Goretzka has created 1 goal already. Vermaelen. Goretzka is making a foray down the right. Piqué. And it's Busquets. Suarez pings it out wide. Kroos goes looking, and now they can launch a counter. And the through ball is intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Coutinho gets flagged offside.
Yeah, it looks like he did make his move just a smidgen too early. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And it's Vidal. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's been given away. And he's away. Big chance, must be, and Royce! It's in! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Now it's Royce. Face to face with the keeper. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Germany, the referee's awarded a free kick. Rakitic. Vermaelen. Titi does well there, alert. Philippe Coutinho. Surely he scores! Now the counter. Has a pop! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how...
Looking to shoot! What about it? Well, surely that completes the demolition, if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Germany totally rampant here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And it's been taken straight back. Vidal. Titi. Brings it forward. He's found his man. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. There is the final whistle. Germany, comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Out for a throw-in. Casemiro. Daniel Carvajal. And it's Marco Asensio. Bale. Great ball, now the shot. Dinks one in, and he's cut it out. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-calibre technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Hoists it high. Cut out in the nick of time. Semedo needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Benzema. Kroos is desperately calling for it out wide. Can he put it away?
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again. He really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Messi. Luis Suarez. Bale. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Rakitic. Philippe Coutinho. Nelson Semedo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Messi. Messi goes up and over. Messi! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, crucially, he ensured that the shot was kept low, and it nearly came off.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Umtiti. Benzema. And he's going long. timely intervention. And it's Bale. Rakitic. Bale. Benzema. Looks to clip it forward. Toni Kroos. Well read, he sorted that out. Nelson Semedo. Piqué. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Semedo is charging up on the overlap. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Messi. Now it's Rakitic. That intervention was very necessary. Breaks on here. Benzema lobs it in gently. Now it's Bale. Turns and goes back. Semedo tries to get it forward quickly. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, they can break here. Cuts it out. And we've reached half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Toni Kroos going through. Messi. Sergio Ramos demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And it's Messi. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Crowd calling for him to shoot. That's a brilliant interception. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Nicely controlled. And he has been fouled there. Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Jordi Alba. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Nelson Semedo. It's gone for a throw-in. Jordi Alba. Rakitic tries lifting it over. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Modric out wide to the right. He's got away. Bale. Plays it back. Great challenge. Modric. Bale. And it's Benzema. It's anyone's ball. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just...
Hits one! No mistake! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Marco Asensio. Benzema. He's off on a marauding run. Forward it goes. Now it's Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's gone for it! Gets a good foot in there.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Benzema. Marco Asensio. And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Marco Asensio. The shot's on! Back of the net!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
So we have our breakthrough.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Semed shot a goal! Modric. Bale. He's pinged one through here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Back into the middle.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the...
Looking to shoot! They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. And there goes the final whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'm going to go for a man who probably defines the anchor midfield role, Sergio Busquets. Responsible for maintaining the balance when either fullback moves forward. He can drop in at centre-back occasionally, and he gets him on the front foot with his crisp passing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Jordi Alba. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Here it is now, surely! Aimed low and direct. Dashing forward at pace. Kane. Dyer. The shot's on! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Danny Rose spreads it towards the left. Messi. Wanyama battles to win it back. Now it's Kane. Now it's Kane. Dyer plays a clever pass. And he's cut it out. Roberto. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Kane. And he's made certain that won't get through. Going through. Wanyama plays it back. Eriksson. Real chance. Kane! Oh, great save. Real class.
Kane simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Gets up to head it! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Vertonghen certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Forward it goes. Roberto. And that's been won straight back. Vertonghen. Out wide to the right. A real chance to break. And it's Kane. Dyer looking to run onto it. Gorgeous control there. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Rakitic. Roberto clips one through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Nelson Semedo. And he's there to cut it out. Rose. So who can spark this game into life? Now it's Kane. Piqué. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. And it's Roberto. Rakitic. Sergio Busquets. And he's going long. He's got options out wide. Vidal. Roberto. Cut out in the nick of time. Dele Alli. There's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Threw it back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? It's Kane! Marvellous goal!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rakitic. Vidal. Semedo is charging up on the overlap. Messi, can he get this? Can he score? No mistake. Barcelona are back in business. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
It's a loose ball. Roberto just wants to read it and intercepts. Sergio Busquets. And it's Vidal. Oh, good interception. Dyer. Vidal. And now they can launch a counter. Away from immediate danger. Busquets gets it back. He spotted the run and played him through. Kane! He has done it! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Wanyama. It's Vidal. Messi has a swing at it!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. Eriksson, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Roberto plays
There's
it
a real
forward.
appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Luis Suarez has come loose. Luis Suarez.
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
He's gone long. Well, that's where he wants it. And it's Eriksson. Dele Alli, who does have an assist to his name. Well read, he sorted that out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Good ball. Now it's Eriksson. He's left his man. Kane with a shot!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Out for a throw. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And that's that. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remained true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just like to remind you that parking in the area on this signal is strictly forbidden. Please use the parking provided by the car or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So we look out at the sea of red that is so deeply entrenched into the culture of the English game. This indeed is Anfield. He's gone for it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Suarez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Vidal. Roberto. Luis Suarez shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Suarez sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Goes for goal! Firmino. Jordan Henderson. Messi. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Keita. Firmino pushes it out wide. Liverpool still to register a shot on target. Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Messi. Vidal. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
He spotted the run and played him through. Messi looking to run onto it. Jordan Henderson. Rakitic. Vidal. Busquets plays it out to the flank. Now it's Messi. Roberto. Hits one! He's going after it. So who's he picking out? Dembele. That intervention was very necessary. Mohamed Salah. Firmino plays it long. And it's Mane. And Mane! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Titi. Dembele. Suarez gets flagged offside.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
Wijnaldum. And it's Firmino. Mohamed Salah finds himself offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Titi. Mane. Firmino. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that. Oh, terrible mistake. He's left his man. Dembele. Vidal tried to play it through.
Vidal encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mohamed Salah! PK plays it forward. Rakitic. He's got through. Now it's Luis. It's Luis Suarez! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Suarez really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Vidal with a delicate ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Mohamed Salah. Firmino. And he's cut it out. Shot! Messi. Forward it goes. Jordi Alba. Gomez. Robertson. Jordan Henderson. Wijnaldum. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Mane. Dembele cuts it out. Busquets space to get it forward quickly. Now it's Luis Suarez going through. Luis Suarez! Wijnaldum. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Tries to dink it in. Wijnaldum. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vidal. Aimed long and direct. A real chance to break. Mohamed Salah. Can he put it away? Keita. Mane with shots on! It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And it's Mane. Mohamed Salah cut out in the nick of time. Breaks on here. Now, can he capitalise? Roberto, he's got away. Hits one! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Piqué goes looking. He spotted the run and played him through. He's left his man.
Liverpool are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Now it's Mane. It's Salah! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Mohamed Salah couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Luis Suarez, chipped through. Messi, going through. Can he find a finish now? And it's been given away.
Barcelona are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got away.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Done very well to intervene.
Liverpool have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And it's Wijnaldum. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Mane looking to shoot, and in again. He scores! They have stolen level at the last. Ter Stegen reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match in broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Morata! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good interception. Saul. Partey. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Sergio Busquets. Vidal. Morata. Now it's Costa. Morata. Griezmann. Cut out in the nick of time. Diego Costa. Ter Stegen catches it safely. Oh, he's broken. It's Griezmann! Jordi Alba. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? That'll be a throw-in. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Now it's Costa. Morata. Diego Costa. Heads it! Goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Barcelona didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Out wide to the right. And it's Messi. Messi pushes it out wide, fires it in low. Koke. Morata spreads it towards the left. Going through, striding forward, facing goal. Diego Costa. Koke goes up and over. Back into the middle. Partey. Done very well to intervene. Luis Suarez. Roberto. Jimenez. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho. Now, can he capitalise? Fran did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Saul. Vermaelen positions himself well and cuts it out. Coutinho. Jimenez. It's a loose ball. And it's Luis Suarez. Partey. Fran. Messi, and he's away. Plays it back. Roberto. That's a brilliant interception. Koke plays it forward. Saul. Hernandez goes looking. Morata proves too strong there. Saul. Jimenez. Coming up to half-time, leading, and think are looking pretty good. Koke. Stefan Savic. Koke. Stefan Savic. It's come loose. Vermaelen. Rakitic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Coutinho. Luis Suarez. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. But still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How would you review the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Laid back, and the finish! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Tries to dink it in. Partey plays it backwards, and they'll try again.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Now it's Costa. And it's Diego Costa. Koke.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
Messi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it high. Diego Costa. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Partey was not to be moved. Hernandez. Morata. Costa! He's got away with one there. Messi. And it's Messi. And it's got through. Roberto. In by Roberto. Goalkeeper's ball. Could move up a gear here. Hernandez. Rakitic. Now it's Messi. And now the breakaway. Looks to clip it forward. He's had a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Now it's Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba is desperately calling for it out wide. Stefan Savic. Gets his foot in there. Savic puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Costa. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
That's put paid to a promising move. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Koke. He's got away. And the weighted pass. Sergio Busquets. Coutinho dinks one in. And the counter is on. Saul, aimed long and direct. And it's been taken straight back. Forward it goes. Ball through needs to be good here. Face to face, big chance! And the ball's come loose. Rakitic. Vidal. Jimenez gets into the right position to intercept.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Out to the left it goes. Rakitic. Opts to play it back. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Saul. And there goes the final whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. As you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Jordi Alba. It's gone for a throw-in. Maximovic, Allen, Kaya Jordi Alba gets into the right position to intercept. Milik, and then through to the goalkeeper. Barcelona getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And it's Vidal. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Chance to break. Milik. Deftly done. Mertens. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Mertens. And it's Messi. Rakitic. Hoists it high. Oh, good interception. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Messi. Played out to the right. Looks to clip it forward. And he's there to cut it out. Allen. Now it's Messi. And it's Vidal. Nelson Semedo. PK.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
He's gone for it! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Nelson Semedo.
PK. Nelson Semedo. Mertens. Now it's Callejon. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, who knows, Peter? It may turn out to be a pivotal moment when we're reflecting back.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Was travelling. Jordi Alba. Played into space out wide. Kudikesh. And the counter is on. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Vidal. And it's Coutinho. Now it's Messi. Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho. And this is... shapes the shoots! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
We're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Mertens, great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Messi. Well played, he saw that coming. Milik. Allen. Well read, he sorted that out. Rakitic goes looking. Vidal. And it's Vidal. Jordi Alba. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Forward it goes. Silson will lay claim to that. Murillo.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
Coutinho has made his mark on this game. Rakitic plays it forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Sergio Busquets. Napoli still have one last substitution available. Murillo stuck out a leg for a good challenge. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Mertens. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Real has a swing at it! It's there! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Mertens demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Rakitic tries to stroke it through. Real Albiol. Milik. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And he's cut it out.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Receives it from behind. Rakitic. That intervention was very necessary.
Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Silerson can claim that. Rakitic. And it's Rakitic. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Allen.
Napoli are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Mertens gets through on his own. Big chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Mertens really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And it's Allen. Napoli don't have many options and time is running out. Kaya Hahn. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, Peter, they play the high line well, but it's always vulnerable to pace in behind.
Jordi Alba. He goes long, and it's got through. Got a sight of goal here. So who's he picking out? Now it's Messi. Messi. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.